Hey everyone, and welcome to Fry Reads, the videos in which I talk about the books that I finished, the books that I'm currently reading, and the books that I'm going to be planning on reading over the next week. I have actually another book finished, so that's 2 Fry Reads in a row that I have a book finished to talk about, and I have 2 books that I have started and want to read in the future. One is looking like a most definitely probably DNF book, but I'm going to try sticking out for a little bit longer because I am only 2 chapters in, just not really feeling it, but who knows. So the first book that I ended up reading and finishing this week, or not really reading this week, I finished it this week, and that was Broke Down Cowboy Book 2 in the Copper Ridge series by Macy Yates. This book was Connor and Liz's romance. That's hard to kind of say. Connor and Liz were kind of like lifelong, they were lifelong friends, kind of were friends from high school and all that kind of stuff, and they are forced together in this situation because Liz's husband left her and ruined her credit, so she needs a place to live afterwards of losing the apartment, and she moves in with Connor, and things happen a la romance novels, you know. And I really like this one. It was kind of slow. It didn't really pick up to about the 200-page mark, but I still like the characters and love the story setting, so I think I ended up giving it a 5 out of 5 stars anyways, just because I love the Count of Copper Ridge and the writing style that Macy Yates has. She has a very warm writing style where you really know and get to know all the characters and the towns, and everything just comes to life when you're reading it. So 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm looking forward to finishing up or starting the next series, starting the next book in the Copper Ridge series. The book that I'm currently reading, kind of struggling with, sorry, my e-reader don't want to start up, is Library of Souls by Richard Denny. I'll have the cover up in a second. It's just, my Kindle's going slow for some reason. I started this book and the other night, and I'm just, why did I get off the book? Let's see, go to, where's the cover? Cover. I started on this book a few days ago, and I'm enjoying it. It's just not, why I just lied. I'm not really enjoying this book, but I want to give it a shot, you know, because I do enjoy the author's BookTube channel, and I feel like it would be a book that I'm enjoying. There's just something about the characters and the writing that's really disconnecting from me. I feel like, if I'm going to be 100% honest, I feel like I've read this before, and I've seen this before, and I've seen it executed a lot better. If that makes any sense, it kind of feels like it's been a mix of what has been done in middle grade horror fiction before, and it feels like the one book I read last year didn't like. It was about 5 kids stuck in a house and had creepy pictures in it. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't like Ransom Regular, but it was a middle grade one. I forget the name of the book, but it had like a creepy cover on it. You lifted it up, it had like a different face underneath of it. I forget what it was called, and I didn't like that one, and this was reminding me of that book, and that's, I think, why I'm not enjoying it and not liking it that much. I'm gonna stick through and give it more of a try, because I'm only in chapter 3, so it might get better. It's just not looking good to be finished. At this rate, if I do finish it, it'll probably be like a 2-star book, but we shall see how it goes on. And since I was not liking that book, I decided to pick up the other book that I want to read, and that is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This is a huge, huge book. I started this book, and I read the prologue to the book, and then I read the prologue of the prologue, then I read the prologue, because there's 2 prologues, and I'm really enjoying this book. It had, in the first chapter, introduced to the magic system, and I loved the magic system in it, and I just really, really enjoyed this one, so I'm looking forward to reading this one more. I am going to try finishing up reading Library of Souls a little bit more before I move on with this one, just so I know if I want to finish that or just mark it as DNF or what. So I'm going to not pick this one up right away, but I'm hoping to pick this up again because, honestly, I loved it. I went to bed last night thinking of it because I can only think of it, like, it was one of the ones that, like, it was in my head. I read it until my eyes were about to shut on me, and I loved it. So definitely be reading more of this. I think my goal for this one is to read the first part, which is about 215 pages. Then I will reevaluate if I want to move on reading it, or if I want to stop and take a break and read another book. If I do not like this book here, I do have 2 other books I should have grabbed, and that I'll pick up in place if I don't continue on with the book after part 1. What I mean by don't continue on, I mean to take a break. If I don't take a break, I will continue reading this one probably straight through until I feel like I need a break. If I do want to take a break, I'll pick up either one of the next 2 books I'm about to show you. I will either pick up book number 3 in the Copper Ridge series, which is Bad News Cowboy by Macy Yates, or I'll pick up Scandal in Springtime by Lisa Kleypas. This book actually is a sneak peek into my upcoming book haul, which will have 100+ books in it. Yes, 100+ books, and I've only spent $5 so far on them, so I will show them all off in a little probably after this weekend I'll film it. But it's going to be one of these 2 books if after 215 pages I don't feel like continuing on with The Way of Kings. If I feel like continuing on The Way of Kings, these ones will be pushed back until I feel like I need a break. So that is it for today's Friday Reads. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any opinions on the books I mentioned, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, positive or negative, just please no spoilers, and I'd love to hear what you're reading currently in the comments below. So until next time, spoiler, side note, I'll have a link down below, a new link down below to my books. I have a book on pre-order, so if you want to pick it up, it'll be down below. And the book is called Teen Slasher Camp Bloody Murder. It'll be on pre-order for 99 cents in America, 99p in UK, and I believe 99 cents or 99 everything of current price everywhere around the world, or the lowest possible price all around the world. And the paperback will be available on September 6th when the book is released. So that'll be in the description bar below if you want to check that out. I would very much appreciate if you gave it a pre-order and purchase if you're a fan of horror novels. So until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day, night, wherever the world, and I'll see you guys in my next video.